How you guys doing today? This is R&R movie review, where I will be reviewing Bullet Train, the new film by David LEITCH, starring Brad Pitt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Sandra Bullock, and Brian Tyree Henry, among other casts who are very, very notable. Like I do with all my reviews, I take it from a scale from 1 to 10, and I go up and down depending on what factors I liked and what factors I didn't like about it. This is an action movie. This is definitely an action movie. One thing that I noticed that I like about some action movies are how they pull off the action. The action sets, the action scenes, should I say, they were pretty good. I mean, some of them were short, a little shorter than I thought they would be. But you know, the third act kind of made up for that because it was maybe just like a one long set piece, which is okay. But you know, it was okay. I like Brad Pitt in the role as an aging assassin. He was very, I guess, Zen-like. He was turning over a new leaf, like all assassins when they age start to do. They had, well, actually, to be honest, they had some pretty okay cameos, but I in my opinion, they were kind of wasted a little bit. Like, there were 2 cameos. I guess, is this really a spoiler review? Because I guess it's a spoiler review. Forget it. Anyway, the 2 cameos was they had Channing Tatum as a random passenger on the train who was basically on there looking to have sex or get sex from another man on the train. I guess that was some kind of fantasy of his or something, because it's almost seemed like that every character that came by him, he had to say something to them or say it sexually. I mean, I guess one time you would get the joke, but I think they kind of ran with it a little bit too much, in my opinion. Then they had Ryan Reynolds as the guy who I suppose set up the reason this whole operation, this bullet train situation was going on. And he took off his helmet, they showed his face, and that was it. That's all you seen of him. I think it was a miscast on some of the characters, but overall it was an okay movie. I mean, I think it ran a little bit too long because I like a linear story, and I like when they go back, backstory too, but I don't think every character in the movie needed a backstory, man. Some of them just needed to be linear. I didn't really get that at all. But I mean, David LEITCH, he's a stunt director, so he has access to a lot of guys who do action movies, like Ryan Reynolds and Brad Pitt and Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Sandra Bullock was even in the action movie, I think, at one time. So he has, I think, if he takes his time and makes a more linear type story, I think he'll be fine. I think Bullet Train kind of dragged along at the end, dragged along a little bit too much. I think they could have cut at least a good 20 minutes out. And like the last third, it was like a lot of CGI, which I understand, which you dealing with the kind of technology on this high-tech train. It was just a little bit too much CGI for me in the last act. So overall, I would probably give this movie maybe a 6, probably a 6, probably a 6 or a 7. I'll give it a 7 because I did like some of the action, and some things were funny and some things were funny to me. So about a 7. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave any comments that you have or any advice for me that you have in the comment section. If you would like to come on and join me and voice your opinion about the movie, I would really appreciate it. And you guys have a good day.